Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you're welcome. My name is Oyinye and I create mostly beauty and lifestyle videos here on my channel. You would love to be a part of this family, so don't delay. Just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell so that you get notifications whenever I upload videos. So today I'm just going to go straight into the video. No more. If you watched my last video and if you follow me on Instagram, I mentioned a couple of times, I think, that I was in a bad place, which is why I haven't filmed in a while. That's prior to my last video, so yes, I was in a bad place and now I am in a much better space, and I just thought to share some of the things that helped me when I was in that funk to now that I am in a much happier place. So that's what this video is going to be about. Before I go into like sharing tips and tricks, I think that I should explain why I even fell into the hole in the first place, and I'm going to do a terrible job at explaining, but I'm going to try. I cannot really pinpoint like one particular event that just sent me deep. It was like a collection of things. First, it was like the anxiety that came with the lockdown. So it started like with the pandemic thing, which I loved. Like in the beginning, I loved the fact that I didn't have to leave my house. I just had to stay indoors and do everything that I want to do. I'm an introvert as well, so like my bed is my space. So like I was in love with the whole period, but then it now became too much. Looking back now, I realized that the fact that I didn't have to leave home and then come back and interact with people forced me to just be in one place. And now I realized how helpful going out every morning and interacting with people and just experiencing things that are outside of your house and your family has helped me stay sane all these years. I used to take it for granted, but now I realize how important it is. So I realized that staying at one place for a long time really messed with me mentally, and I was in my house for like the first 5 months of the whole lockdown thing. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't feel like I should go anywhere, so I was just home. I think that just made me feel, I don't know, I can't really explain the whole thing, but then I was going through everything that I was going through in this small space. There was life happening as well. There was financial things that need to be sorted out. Also like personal life things that were going on, and all these things I was going through in my space. So it just became too much and I locked up. So yeah, that's like the background of how I got into the funk in the first place. Now I'm just going to share the things that helped me go through that phase and transition into my usual normal self. So the first thing is realization, the acceptance and realization of the fact that I am not myself. This is not the usual me. I am usually not this sad and melancholic all day every day. I used to have more energy than I have now. It's not just normal for me to wake up and not want to do anything. So coming to that realization really helped, because now I could differentiate between what I was feeling and what my actual self was. So anytime I was in that mood, I made deliberate efforts to get out of it. I told myself that there was nothing wrong with me, it was just my mind messing up with me. So that realizing that this is not my normal usual self really helped. It now means that I started putting certain things in place to feel better. Another thing I did was to take out time to rest. So after I realized like I was not myself, I began to look at the things that I was feeling, and one of the things that I was feeling was tiredness. So I knew that I had to rest, so I took out time to rest. There were days when I did not do anything. I just woke up, ate, watched movie, I slept, I read, ate again and went back to sleep. So I took off that time to rest, both my body and my mind. I just took off time to rest. So after resting, I reevaluated my situation. I have taken out time to rest. How do I feel now? Do I feel any better? What else am I feeling? How do I address that? The next thing that I did was to declutter. I decluttered not just my physical space but my mind as well. So I removed everything that I was not supposed to be doing, everything that I wasn't supposed to be thinking about. I kind of refocused myself to what was important and what was not. So I stopped worrying about the things that are out of my control, the things that I can do nothing about, and I just focused on those things that I could control, those things that doing something about would actually change. Those are the things that I just focused my mind to, and I did that. So I stopped worrying about a lot of different things that would now cloud my head and just make me feel very sad and alone. So I removed all of those things, and just refocused my mind. I did the same thing to my physical space as well. I live with my parents, which means like I don't have like a lot of space to myself alone, so I did what I could to make me feel okay. So that's another thing that I did. The third or maybe the fourth thing that I did was to create a routine. So I realized that I would wake up on Sundays and I don't even know what I want to do. I don't feel like I should do anything, and it makes me go like the whole day without doing anything. This is like after I've taken out time to rest, so I knew that I needed to be doing something. So not doing something is just like counterproductive. So I knew that I needed to be using my time for something. So what I did was to create a routine. Usually before I go to bed, I just write out a list of all the things I'm going to do the following morning. So when I wake up, I have a list of the things that I'm doing. So I just go. I don't give myself time to like, you know, sink back into sadness. The routine I created for myself was like, it was as detailed and spelled out as possible. On my routine, you would see wake up at this time, pray at this time, walk from this time to this time, have lunch. It was very, you know, spelled out, detailed outline. So I don't get any time to, you know, just sit down and be doing nothing. So I created like a routine and I made sure that I went by it every single day, and this helped me to get back to my usual self very quickly. So after I've done it for like a week, 2 weeks, it became like normal. I know that I was supposed to wake up at this time, do this at this time, do this at this time. Before it's 5:30, I should be done with work and then going. Like I had everything spelled out, and it just made me go back to like my usual self very quickly. And this also helped me balance my work and my personal life. Another very important thing that helped me is prayer as well. I know that not everybody believes in God, but if you do, prayer is one thing that is going to help. So I realized that a lot of my anxiety came from the things that I could not control. The pandemic, my job, the future, which I totally don't know what it's going to look like. You know, the fact that I don't even know if I'm going to be here tomorrow, and the fact that people were dying all the time. Like if you just go on social media, there's one person dying. Like it was just a lot of things that I could not control, a lot of things that I could not tell, and that was a huge part of my anxiety. The fact that I could not control those things, I could not tell what tomorrow would be. And so prayer helped. The fact that I was not even here by my own accord. Like I did not create myself, so somebody created me and put me here for something, and I don't see why I should now be, you know, struggling trying to figure out that thing when there is somebody who's already doing that on my behalf. So like going to him in prayer to help me sort it all out helped me a lot. So now I realize that like my destiny is not in my hands. I just have to do what I can do every single day in order to go where he wants me to go. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but prayer helped a lot, because those things that I could not control, I realized that God can, and leaving it up to him just helped me, and I just left his work for him and focused on mine. So I'm just taking like a day at a time, replanning things and making sure that I'm very flexible with it, because if he changes the direction, I should be ready to go as well. So like leaving his work up to him and doing mine really helps. So if you are a faith person, prayer is a big help to you. It's available to you everywhere, anywhere, anytime. It's just something that you can do. So that really helped me a lot. The final thing I'm going to be sharing that helped me is music. I know this may sound stupid, but for me, music is like something that I love. So it can transcend me from one place to another, one emotion to another. So music is something that really helps. Gospel music particularly. I listen to other things as well, but gospel music kind of helped as well. So music was something that helped me a lot in those times when I didn't feel like doing anything, but I had to do something, especially for work. I just plug in my ears and, you know, sing myself through my day, plug in my ears and just, you know, go through my day. And it also gives me that feeling of being, you know, here, being alive, being present. Like I would not just be aloof. So that sound in my head all the time, all day, really helped. So music is something that helped me as well. That's all I'm going to be sharing for this video. I realized that every single person's situation is different. What is the trigger for like my sadness would not be the same for you. I know that it's difficult, I've not even lied. All these things I've said is easier said than done, but making that deliberate decision to wake up every single day and try is a big step. So I would encourage that you do that. I don't know what it is that you are going through, but look at the situation critically. It might be looking like there's no solution, but there is. Whatever it is that you're going through, I hope that you believe that you are not alone. If you are a Christian, if you are religious, turn to your creator. If you are not, I hope that you find something to hold on to. I hope that you find something to hope for. I pray that there's something in your life that gives you hope to want to continue to live. That's it for this video, guys. I hope that this video helped you. If you did, please leave a comment in the comment section. And if you've experienced like this period of sadness and loneliness and you've walked through it, let us know in the comment section the tips that helped you as well. It might help somebody else. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope that you don't allow 2020 to conquer you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.